On October 19, 1882, a triple murder occurred that threw a damper over the entire community of Knoxville, Tennessee. After the deaths of Thomas O'Connor, the wealthiest man in Tennessee, General Joseph Mabry, and his son Joseph Mabry III, also known as Junior, there was much to be done. Bodies were examined, a trial took place, funerals were held, and the mourning process began. Moments after the shootings, the bodies were removed from the street. O'Connor's body was taken into the rear room of Mechanics' National Bank, and the bodies of the Mabrys were removed to the auction house of Mr. E. A. Akers. All three bodies were then examined by Dr. Alexander. The cause of death was determined in all cases to be gunshot wounds, as shown by their death certificates. The same day of the murder, a jury convened in Knoxville and agreed upon a verdict. Next, the funerals were held. General Mabry's and his son's bodies were viewed in their home, the Mabry Hazen House. Their Methodist funeral services also took place at the home at 3:30 in the afternoon the day following their murders. Only 6 of their 14 surviving relatives were present. Their bodies were then laid to rest in a double grave in Old Gray Cemetery. Thomas O'Connor's body was taken by hearse to his home following its time in Mechanics' National Bank. Hundreds came to view his body, and telegrams poured in from all parts of the country to express grief and sorrow at his death. His funeral was conducted at 11 a.m. on October 21st, the day after the Mabry funeral, by Dr. Morrell, rector of St. John's Episcopal Church. Dr. Morrell was assisted by Reverend Thomas Humes. The Episcopal Church choir sang "Cast Thy Burden on the Lord" before his body was laid to rest in Old Gray Cemetery, not far from the bodies of the Mabrys. The aftermath of the triple murder included not only grief and shock, but also nationwide attention for Knoxville. Even 130 years later, there is a continued curiosity for the case.